What's going on? Mike Neumann here with Inside Natural Bodybuilding at the conclusion of the prejudging at the INBA, PNBA Natural Universe. Guys from all over the world are coming down from Australia, New Zealand, and one of our very own local talented, Doris, is in this show up against the best in the, not only the United States, the best in the world he's up against, and he's holding his own, that's for damn sure. I just got to watch the prejudging. Really worked these guys for like 35 minutes they were on stage. Ryan, it looks like you're one of the favorites to take the top honors of the show. How do you feel? I know you're winded right now, you're tired. That's probably the longest prejudging you've ever gone through, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I had a hard workout. I say this every year. It feels like I just had a good training session. And,
right.
You know, I'm not used to instant gratification. You know.
Right.
So just kind of stick with my game plan. I mean, I feel good. Maybe it'll sink in a few months from now, however I place. But as of now, I'm here. I'm just focused on competing. You know.
Well, luckily, holding your poses is one of your strong points, because I was actually on the judging panel, and yeah, you didn't let yourself go. There was not one time on stage you let the judges see you at your weakest, because you held all your poses, your hamstrings stayed tight, and that's one of the reasons you're going to finish somewhere in the top of the class. We'll see what the judges say, but I mean, you brought it. Are you trying to peak for this show, or I know you're doing the Pro International on September 15th. Yeah. Is this like a pit stop on the way to the International?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I try to do as much as I can.
Yeah, you can't really look at the show as a pit stop when you're up against Justin Figueroa and Michael Waddington.
Yeah, so this year with just the time allowed that I have, like with school and just life, I tried to pick the two hardest shows I could in September.
Yeah.
Fall would be hectic.
Okay.
So I picked the two hardest shows I could find, man. And I know Cleveland's going to be a Pro International.
Yeah.
It's just going to be as hard as I can go and just set the bar for myself.
Okay.
And get my name as actually match my height to how good
it's out there. You're only, what, 25 years old or something?
Like 2 weeks ago.
So a lot of guys are looking at you as one of the guys who's going to be around for quite some time to come. Now, your legs were certainly some of the biggest on stage. Your outer quads were just ridiculous. Your glutes were really brought in. Do you feel this was the best package you ever brought to a show?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I think, like I said, I just turned 25 2 weeks ago. So my muscles finally starting to look like an older man now.
Yeah.
So I'm finally starting to look like an adult.
Muscle maturity starting to kick in some.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think this is the best I've ever been. You know, I'm a competitor. It could have been better.
Yeah. It could always be better.
Always.
Okay.
I feel good about it. I feel really good.
How many weeks did you contest prep for?
This one was 24.
24 weeks with Lane Norton, I presume. Did anything change with this pre-contest as opposed to the contest in the past?
Yeah.
Look at the camera closer to him so you can maybe hear him better. I'll get the sound quality in due time.
We only did about 3 days of cardio.
Yeah.
I never did low intensity cardio the entire year.
Right.
Yeah, so I just trained really hard, and my diet a lot more carbs this year.
A lot more carbs.
Not a ton more. I mean, I still dropped down low, but just a much healthier off season.
Yeah.
I only lost today. I was 183, and I started this whole prep at 198.
Right.
You know, so I never had to lose that much weight to really.
Yeah, because I know in years past you might have let yourself get a little bit, fatter than you would like to have, but now you're staying leaner, and that's probably part of the reason for your success.
Like when I went pro last year, it was like I got to start acting like a pro year round. You know?
Right.
So.
Okay. So what are you going to do after the prejudging now? You're going to stick to the diet, take a nap? Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, I know you're just tired. Yeah, that was an extensive prejudging. I think that was about 35 minutes or so.
Bring it. Let's do it.
Yeah, it doesn't get much more fun than that. And there were only 8 pros on the stage, but I'll tell you what, these were all great pros. Justin Figueroa, Brian Alstrom, the best I ever seen him look. A couple new guys I've never seen before. And Michael Waddington's up there. How did it feel being on stage with some of the best in the world?
I felt weird after,
Did it?
After I started seeing I was one of the best posers out there.
Yeah.
And like I caught like a kind of like a silhouette of ourselves, and I was kind of looking nice and thick. It just changed. Like, wow, I'm not as bad as I think I am. You know? So I kind of realized like I deserve to be here. You know, just in that second. And then when we came back out again for like the top 3, I was like, let's do this, man.
Right. And that's something else I was just going to bring up, because they did a lot of call-outs. The judges were doing a lot of call-outs, and it was kind of probably confused a lot of people as to how they were doing the call-outs, because you were, okay, what's going on here? But in the very end, they called out you, Justin Figueroa, and Michael Waddington. Okay, so that must have been a great feeling to be compared to those guys.
Yeah, those guys are good. Those guys, I would look over every now and then. They're just looking good, and I had to kind of adjust some of my posing to match them and make sure they weren't just door for me. So it was a good day.
And they all flew 22 hours to get here. You just drove 25 minutes to get here. Not even.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes to get here. I drove 25 minutes.
No one's going to come to my hometown and take me down that easy.
You're coming to Ryan Doris' house. Let's see what happens tonight. Well, I'm going to keep you guys updated with the finals as to what happens after Ryan Doris concludes the night, but I'm sure he's going to have a great night, so I'll keep you guys updated with that. I'm going to go to the judges' meeting and get some insight on what's going down. So until next time, Ryan Doris, Mike Neumann, Rod.